Hello, Son of Cancer. Deepest Desire Tarot here. Welcome back. I hope that you're doing well, whatever you find yourself listening to this reading, working on all your amazing goals, enjoying the weather, staying happy and healthy. These are general readings. Oh, the sun fell. I'm going to put it on the side. General readings. So, and for entertainment purpose, I have to tell you that. Clear your mind and send your energy my way. And let's begin. The Spirit coming to this reading for the amazing Son of Cancer. Deliver powerful messages for the next 3 months. What should they know? Message for growth, message of guidance, happiness, joy. Whatever message you feel the Son of Cancer needs to know. Spirit coming to this reading and deliver powerful messages. They are open to receive. Cancer is open to receive. The Sun and the Nine of Cups. Now, I don't know if we can start this any better than that. Which will be granted. Something that you work for, you're going to be actually able to claim it. Something you're going to be able to claim it. Some of you, I feel you're going to be coming into some money that you did not see coming unexpectedly. Maybe like a sweet state that you sign up for and you don't remember, and it's almost like you get called and chosen for, oh yeah, you won this, or you get this. It's almost like that feeling, that energy of something that something's being given to you. But I feel like a sweet stake or winning something, publicly winning something. The Sun, the Nine of Cups, the Devil, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Well, of course the Devil's going to be here. I don't know what you were thinking here, Cancerian, because you are doing everything you're supposed to, but there is temptation. There is the people dragging you. There is someone calling when you're trying to finish your work. There is this distraction. There is going to be... So some of you are very distracted with multiple things. You start working on something and then you sidetrack. You start doing this and you sidetrack. There is a need for you to do your best to stay focused, to work on one thing at a time until you finish, and don't let go until you finish what you need to do. Some of you are going to need to be very strong, stronger than this devil energy, and stand for what is it that you believe or you want to do. The next 3 months in this full journey for you, it is going to be one of experiencing a lot of bliss, joyful happiness, outings, attending things, doing things. Just, it's almost like a kid-like mentality where you're riding a bike, you're going for a walk, you're surfing, and you're like, whew, at this age I'm surfing. I mean, what got into me? It's just going fishing, just outing, and just experiencing life and feeling the sun in your skin and realizing, oh, this feels good. This is just, it is invigorating. It's just invigorating, but also doing what you're supposed to. Temptations are going to be there, but I feel you in this journey, you're going to, I don't know if you see him right here, closing his ear and doing their best, or his best, or her best, to ignore it and to stay committed to what they said they will. Some of you are going to be putting a lot of effort into doing the right thing for yourself so that you can succeed at something that you have been working. It's almost as if you are not only doing it for you, but for others, maybe family. Your boss might ask you to please. You know you need to do this because it's in your best interest, and you're going to actually stay and work on that. Your mentality has gone from that of a playfulness, youthfulness, to realizing that you need to be more mature and more committed. And that will be what is going to highlight the next 3 months for you. Realizing that the work and effort that you're putting in is not only going to benefit you, but there's other people depending on. There's your future self depending on. And because of that, you're going to maybe sacrifice a video game. You may be sacrificing distraction. You may be sacrificing going out to the mall, sacrificing distraction, or sacrificing you going out and being entertained, and then focusing on what you need to do and really focusing on it. I feel the Fool in this journey is going to be one where you're going to be, let me use examples here. Let's say you're preparing a dish and you get there is a ring at the door, and you go over there to attend, and you continue chit-chatting, and then you forget the stuff is in the stove. It is going to be where you yourself, it's almost like you give yourself a pat in the back and say, hey, get back to that. Oh, bye, I gotta go, I gotta finish this. And when someone tries to take you away, you're going to, 2-3 minutes, and I'm going back, where you're going to redirect yourself the way you need to go, because your heart, it's actually set more into doing what and having the outcome you need to reach your goal. And because of that, the death in the river, you stop yourself, you do it again, you stop and you do it again. But eventually it's going to become where you don't you're in control and not so much being distracted by everything and anything. The Knight of Wands, your efforts will be seen. You are going to hear from those who are expecting results from you to say, well, I'm proud of you for doing this. I'm glad that you are doing this, or that you're doing that. You're going to hear that you are indeed providing the outcome that is expected of you. This could be at work. Some of you, this may be at work where you're already being told, hey, you need to perform at the top of your game here, and you're going to try to tame those distractions, or try to stay more focused, or come in on time, finish the task that you were given, and that sort of thing, or anything. Just apply it to where your situation is. But you need to know that in the journey where you are, the Fool now, experiencing bliss and being very, very dedicated to you and your goals, distractions are going to be part of it. But you will now, as you move along in your journey, be more mature handling these distractions and redirecting yourself so that you can continue providing the end result that is expected of you, that you need for yourself. Just to the Three of Cups. Some of you will be disengaging from perhaps a group of friends or situation or an association, a club that I feel you have been sort of dedicating time, paying money, or putting a lot of hours into it, and you're going to sort of be distancing yourself from it little by little, so that you can then put more of those time working on once again, the things you need to work on, or yourself. If you were someone giving a lot of time and effort to someone in a connection, going out of your way, feeling like you were doing more than the other individual, you're going to be sort of directing some of that energy back to you, so that you can then handle, manage, or grow that which is essential to you. And it will require a bit of a strength from you, because you're so used to telling this person or this situation or putting time and effort on this, yes all the time. When enticing you just go back and do it. But now, like I say, maturity has set in. You want to have a successful outcome. You want to be able to experience gain, to experience success. It's almost like you're in an Olympian, in a race, and you're preparing for it. And the gold medal is what you're seeking. The gold medal is what you're seeking into this journey in the next 3 months. 6 of Wands, there you are. Oh, yeah, your efforts definitely will pay off. Definitely will pay off. Distraction will be here, but you are going to be stronger than those distractions. 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Hangman and the Moon. The Hangman and the Moon. There are things that you don't see, that you don't know. Pardon me, there are things that you don't know. There are things that you may be keeping from somebody. I feel that you know that even though you know what the right thing is to do, that there are other things that is a challenge for you to keep or to hold on to. This could be a promise. This could be, yes, I'm going to do this. This could be, I need to do this because it's a challenge. Somebody here having a lot of a challenge with sometimes doing the right thing. And there is a lot of a sneakiness. And I feel you in the journey, you're the one that may be experiencing this. Now, it's tarot, so it could be the energy of the other person, since this is a general reading, that someone may be keeping something from you. You may need to not be so naive, and I hate to use that word, but it's what is coming to mind. So please don't take offense, but not be so naive. If you are in a connection, or if you are in a job, everything in the surface seems okay, right? Everything, the 6 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, everything seems like it's moving forward, seems to be going the way you want it to. To others, everything looks okay, but is it really? When was the last time you checked the bank account? When was the last time you kind of look at something that didn't seem right and follow it and say, well, let me see, what is this about? Or did you say, somebody else said to you, and it's fine, go ahead and go back to what you were doing, and you just went back? Or are you going to now see it and look at it and say, well, I need to attend to this. This is something that this doesn't feel right. Is this person really where they said they were? Or do we have the money they are supposed to have? What about that life insurance? Am I still the person in to receive the benefit? Something along that energy, that not living or handing all of your power to somebody else, but taking active control of it, even though it gives you a headache, even though it feels tedious, even though you don't understand it. It's almost like you need to have a copy of documents, and not handling your power entirely to somebody else that seems they are working or doing things the right way. This person, I don't feel has a bad intention, but I feel this person does have a poor management of something, and it's not what it seems. It's not what it seems in the surface. There is more to it, and you need to be aware so that you can then protect yourself in one way or the other. Some of you, I feel, is almost like the rent is it being paid? Why is it behind? What is it? Something along those lines, the mortgage, something. Who is going to keep this house when you're not here? Who is going to have this when you're? How am I going to? Because the future is what it may be in somebody's mind, thinking of. Yeah, everything is with you. You have the bigger paycheck, the benefits, but what happened when you're not here? How am I going to take care of things? And there's that need for you to just get out of your comfort zone and not feel that or think that it's going to be okay. This person's always going to be here. This job is always going to be here. I'm always going to have this car, because life changes. Energy changes, right? So in the journey that you are now feeling very joyful and happiness, there is also a need for you to protect your assets, your hard work, what you have, and not to give full control to somebody else. The 8 of Swords, the Page of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Some of you may need to, if you don't quite understand something, then there's someone out there that does. There's an expert on everything these days. There's an expert. So there is a need for you to then seek out that expert and almost like have copy of documents and say, well, can you help me understand here? What is in it for me? And there is a lot of words and a lot of technical speech in the writing that it may be complex and confusing for somebody, that it may be a need for you to seek out the person who can help you digest it, dissect it, or help you understand it, because the decisions that you make are going to affect your future. I feel your family too. So this important, valuable that you do. if there is a agreement, some type of verbal agreement with somebody that I'm going to pay you so much, and then when I'm done, you can sign this over to me. I feel that there's things being underhanded that you need to have documented. And this reminds me of a good friend that her ex-husband said, "Oh, give me the money, and when you're done giving me this amount of money, I sign the car over to you." But then one day they came and took the car, and she was not realizing that she was giving him the money, but he was not giving the money to the bank. So therefore they took the car. So it's almost like that feeling that you need to then protect what you're putting time and effort into it. So somebody, clearly this is specific, somebody needed to know this, or pay attention to someone around you that you might be the messenger for this person. The spirit might have chosen you to be the messenger because this person is not awake. They don't listen to tarot or astrology or anything like that to help, with the energy. So you may be the messenger and just saying, let me just see what else spirit has for you here. In the next 3 months, sign of Cancer. Let me take a sip. Oops, not enough drink. Okay, let's see here. Spirit, speak loud and clear. Next 3 months for the sign of Cancer. 10 of Wands, the Hermit, the 2 of Cups, Empress, the 7 of Swords, and the Wheel. You're thinking of moving? Absolutely. It's actually going to be in your benefit. You're thinking of signing up for something for the summer, or signing up to have a side hustle. Absolutely, it's being highlighted. Someone here is just thinking about moving in together with somebody. Somebody here is thinking about maybe expanding their family. And someone, I feel there is also the energy of, do I need to have somebody to have a child? Of course not. But you do. But what I mean is, you don't need to be in a commitment marriage or something. This is what is highlighted. You can have what you want. You can have the family that you wish in an unconventional way. Adoption or something like that. Is whatever is it that you decide, there is the will, the outcome of it, which is absolutely positively in your favor. If you are someone that is going through some type of medical treatment or somehow, and I'm not a doctor, but this is what I'm feeling, to maybe expand your family or to maybe seek out adoption or something to that effect, there's the will. There's going to be effort. There's going to be doors closing. There's going to be challenges, documents going back and forth. But the outcome is the will, and it's absolutely in your favor. Something that it seems like if it's going to be, there is a problem here. I'm not sure why with the growth or with what you're doing new. There is a challenge in the middle, but then you push forward beyond that challenge. You see the challenge and you look at it and you say, I'm looking at that difficulty. I'm looking at that challenge. I'm looking at that door being closed on me. But you know what? I know that my reward is beyond that door. That the sun is beyond that door. And I'm going to go over that door, knock it down so that I can reach. So there is that energy of pushing through what it seems to be a blockage. And this could be a delay on paperwork. This could be having to drive somewhere. This could be having to make an extraordinary effort to have this, maybe this child, to adopt this child, grow this business. You apply it to your situation. Beyond that challenge, there is the will waiting for you. So you just need to overcome. It's not going to come easy, but it's totally worth it. Whatever you are going to be wanting to grow, to have, to expand, it is absolutely worth it. That door is just going to be an obstacle, and that challenge is going to be just another chapter in the book of your life where you're going to sit in many years from now and say, I remember when this, and I thought this never going to happen, but I was determined to do it. And the inspiration comes for all of those that come after you, children's, grandchildren, they're going to say, wow, that's just very inspiring. And when they are facing a challenge, they are going to think back of that door that closed for you and say, you know what? If my mom, dad, sister, brother, friend could do it, I can totally do it. And they're going to also knock the doors that come before them, because those are just challenges to see if you go the other way. But when you press forward because you believe, the reward is here. The Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. That effort that you're making is totally worth it. It is totally worth it. The next 3 months, you will encounter blockage, you will encounter challenges, you will encounter people that will maybe have something to say. Disappointment, traffic is going to be backed up, running late. You can't find your car keys, your money is tied, all of those challenges. Take a deep breath and remember that beyond that challenge is the will waiting to keep moving with you. There is a pentacle ready for you, a solid pentacle, because this is the Queen of Pentacles, where you are going to be victorious. Victorious. So keep on and press on, because that's just honestly a bump in the road compared to the abundance that you will receive as a result, where you are going to be growing even more as a result, being more, I hear studious, but it also more dedicated and committed to what is meaningful and valuable to you, more committed. So you just need to press on. Let's see where the journey of the Fool is taking you. Let's see, let's continue. Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Star. The Star is here. The King of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Two of Wands. You might have been doing something for somebody, let's say helping a friend, helping a relative, taking some from you and handing over. And this could be in a sense of let me give you gas money, you can stay here for a few days, let me help you with this, let me take you, drive you here, drive you there. And you feel maybe exhausted to just doing or working that overtime or doing that extra. Just know that if this person is not doing the right thing by them, it is not for you to continue to sacrifice you and your well-being for others. If a friend is not doing what they promise they will do by a certain time that you offer to help them, then it's time for you to reassess and move to the stars. The High Priestess is going to make you realize that your heart is definitely in the good place. You have somebody's best interest at heart, or your best interest at heart, but something that you may be giving time and attention may not be for your highest good. And you're thinking, well, I already spent 9 years, 9 months, 9 days doing this. I just need to continue. This could be a relationship. But what is it giving to you? Is it giving something to you? You're going and you're doing for this person, you're buying this, you're taking your time driving here, what are they doing? There is a need for you to step back a bit and see what they have to offer. Doing all the work for somebody or something or someone is not going to allow them to realize they need to put the work in it, because you're giving it, you're handing it to them. So there is a need in the next 3 months to be very mindful that although you are generous, your heart is pure and good and caring, you need to allow others to also shine. And they can't do that if you are in the middle, blocking. So keep that in mind in the next 3 months. The Star, the King of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Two of Wands. You might have put your plans maybe on hold a moment here, or this is taking you in a different direction. Maybe you're having to drive all the way across town and then come back to your job, or giving somebody extra money because they had to pay for this college, or giving somebody rent money. I don't know what it is. But now it is going to be a moment where you're going to realize you're giving a lot, they're dragging you under, and you need to put the effort in. I feel it's going to be abrupt, like you're going to say, you know what, I'm helping you until Tuesday. After that, you're on your own kind of situation. And then you're going to go back to realign to your goals and your path. I help you long enough, and sorry, but it's going to be sharp. It is going to be almost as if the day was so long, it was hot, and you were just tired, and you're like, I'm done. I have to do this again for you. I'm sorry, I'm done. I got a journey to continue. I mean, I got a journey to continue. My goals are at the end of this journey. Everything is in life, and I want to enjoy life. So it's just almost like just that abrupt, and you're going to just no give to it and go back to or start something new of your own that you want to do, that you want to create. Maybe allocating the money to going to visit someone you haven't seen in a while, taking a vacation, a road trip somewhere where you want to go and get some fresh air, something along those lines. The Three of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Two of Pentacles. There is an important need for you to know what skill is required of you to become the best version of you. So if you are not very good at math, for example, maybe you need to practice a few minutes out of the day so that you can perfect that skill. Maybe you need to perfect something within your job. There is a time for you to allocate that time to become proficient at that in order for you to become the best version of you. Because I feel that your money, your future, your longevity, this could be a job or anything, is dependent on how good and how efficient you are at that. And as a result of you taking the time to allocate to working on that in a continuous basis, is going to create a master or make a master out of you, where you can then eventually become someone who teaches or is looked after, or is going to bring balance and restore your stability. So this could be you taking a few minutes out of the day to see what expenses you had and what you need to do. And eventually it's almost like a few minutes out of the day, just it doesn't have to be an exact time of the day, but it's just whenever you want to. There's the Fool, just whenever. But dedicating that time is going to help you bring a lot of stability within that. Let's see what other messages here for this Cancerian. Pale. Time to get out of a situation. What have you been stuck in? I said that a moment ago, is you're helping somebody, you're doing something and helping and not seeing the progress of this person, maybe it's time to get out of that situation. Well, great worry over nothing. Well, if I see a whale coming my way, I think I'll be very worried, but great worry over nothing. Quill, Quill. Get back to the basics. We talk about redirecting right back to what you were doing after just putting a pause so that you can gain and be successful. 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. Wonderful. 3, affairs with your family. See, this is maybe someone in the family that you're providing support or something like that. Someone that's close to you. But I hope that you're open to receive these messages for the next 3 months, that sign of Cancer. And I hope that you come back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here and helping me grow. And I appreciate if you hit the like button or subscribe, help me grow my channel, and just let me know that you enjoy the reading so that I can be motivated to keep doing more. And until next time, take care.